Hello guys, it's Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we are here again with Trey and the other deck list that I told you yesterday I will have brought to the channel. So this one is with Getaway to Another Dimension. Of course guys, before jumping right into the deck list, just a quick reminder, if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So here with Trey, and let's see really quickly the what the skill does. So Getaway to Another Dimension. This skill, let's start from the requirements. This skill can be used only if you begin the duel with a deck that has no monsters other than Chronomaly monsters or light number monsters also in the extra deck. So, and you have to play at least 12 or more Chronomaly monsters, and in your extra deck only Chronomaly or light number monsters. What it does, it's not once per turn, it's not twice per duel, but basically depending on what you play, it is actually 3 times per duel, because you can send, actually not, because you can basically send a monster from your deck to the grave, but if you choose to send a monster from your deck, then you have to send a monster from your hand as well. Or you can choose to send a monster from your extra deck to the grave to module the level of all the monsters you control on the field and make them equal to the level of the rank of the monster you just sent to the grave. So it's pretty cool because you have access also to a rank 9 as we will see in a moment, and pretty cool, right? Because it has no requirement of twice per duel or once per duel or whatever. So pretty good skill, and this is the choice that I made. Let's start from the extra deck. We've got, of course, a double Chronomaly Chateau. Then we've got Force Focus, because of course we can only play number light monsters, so we cannot play Photon Strike Bouncer, and this is actually an alternative, a little bit weaker, but that's fine. Then we've got the one Chronomaly Atlantis. And there you go, number 9 Dyson Sphere, number, of course, number monster, and this light attribute, that's why we can play this. Pretty cool monster. Actually, this little guy can basically not be destroyed by barrels, simply because you cannot attack it as long as he is able to use its effect, because basically every time he gets attacked once per battle step, this means that every time he is attacked, even in the same battle phase, you can just negate the attack as long as this card has XYZ material. But if this card gets attacked and there's no XYZ material, you can basically target 2 monsters in your graveyard to attach to this card as XYZ material. But we are not done yet, because this big boy can attack your opponent directly as long as your opponent controls a monster with higher attack than this card. You can detach one in your main phase and this card can attack directly. And of course you can just, as you will see in the replays actually, a pretty OTK move, Dyson Sphere plus Concentrated Current in the damage step, because this guy has 3k defense, so it will be a total of 5800 attack in just one attack directly, even if your opponent has a full board, as you will see in the replays. Then we've got Force Focus to negate effects, body targets of course, and our Chronomaly Chateau to module the attack. These can actually be used as a big booty beater, because thanks to the skill, when it's summoned, you basically have something to target, a number of monsters to target in your graveyard to equip. So if you do it with Force Focus, this guy becomes 4k attack, not that bad. Let's go actually now to the deck list, to the main deck. We've got triple Moai, core card, free to play, double bones, not triple, because I actually like to play Golden Jet. It can be actually an alternative, you know, just if you know, if you struggle and you just need a level 4 monster together with Nebra-Disc in the grave, and you can actually revive Nebra-Disc from the grave with its own effect, you have a Golden Jet, it's already level 4, and you can go into a Chateau without using the skill. That's the thing. Bones is actually one card XYZ summon as long as you can use the skill, and if you have a monster, actually if your opponent controls a monster, skill is, as you may have seen in yesterday video, the Searcher alongside Nebradisk, 2 Searcher. That's why this deck has potential to be good. And among the cards, the spell and trap cards, I've got double lens to protect from the spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Double concentrating current for that OTK. Of course, concentrating current combines really well with the Chronomaly Chateau, because Chateau can put the attack to 0, and then he has 2500 defense. So with concentrating current, it becomes 4500. Attacking a monster that has 0 attack is just lethal. And then we've got generic staple. I decided to go for Rogeki Break because with this, you know guys, I just love Rogeki Break because it's versatile, but you can use anything else, of course, basically if you miss your Rogeki Breaks. And the card that I actually find really funny to use, it's Magnet Force. It's a free-to-play card, I mean, because it's just a normal card that you can find in so many. Actually, it is a reprint from Ars of Atlantis. I didn't notice that. You can find it also in the Structure deck of the Ancient Gears, but basically what it does is that all monsters on the field, so this means actually also the monsters your opponent controls, keep in mind that, whose original types are machine or rock, are unaffected by your opponent monster's effect. So basically, why did I use this? Because all our monsters are basically rock or machine, as well as the extra deck. So machine, 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 machine. So if you play against Gaia, against Thunder Dragons, against Harpies, against even Onomats with their Ptolemy, you can just use your Magnet Force, and your opponents and your monsters are unaffected by your opponent's monster's effect for the whole turn. So this can actually save the day, and it's pretty cool. That's the spicy addition that I find funny to use. So guys, that was all for the explanation. Of course, feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below, and we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, first a replay against Yuma. So LP pretty strange, so this is not a Chronomaly deck, I guess. Sorry, a Nonomat deck. So there you go, starting with Golden Jet, normal summon, so I can use the Skull's effect, because you can only use the Crystal Skull's effect if you control a Chronomaly monster, to add the Nebradisk for next turn. Then we've got Mohai's effect, to special summon, Getaway to Another Dimension, and easy access to level 6 Force Focus. And then we've got the Magnet Force to protect our Force Focus. So there you go, he's got Blue Eyes. Wait, what? Adding the Stone, setting a bunch of cards, triple set. Pretty bad for us, I guess. But look at this, Chronomaly Nebradisk negated by Providence, and then he just planned to take this damage, or maybe not. Yes, because he used the Rogeki Break to pop the back row, and look at this surprise. So this is lethal even with 5000 life points. So concentrating current really stealing those duels. There you go. So this was my rank up duel to legend rank 2. Let's see what we got. It's M to begin, nothing to begin with, pretty nice. So Chronomaly Nebradisk to add another Moai, but I basically have everything. Skull to add another Moai, and we can go into the double special summon, then Getaway to Another Dimension to make all level 6, and Force Focus is here just in case, then attacking with the Nebradisk. Of course he has an end trap, and I decided not to attack with Force Focus to not trigger the Destiny Draw. Is a Fire King deck. Swinging in on my Nebradisk, it's fine. Then we've got the normal summon of the Golden Jet normal summon, Skull's effect to add another Nebra Disc for the next turn, and then Golden Jet to increase the level. Why? Because next turn I have access to another level 6 this way, because I can just normal summon a Moai and then use the effect to increase the level to 6. So swinging in with the Force Focus, dealing 1000 damage and then not attacking for the same reason. I do not want to trigger the Destiny Draw. So he's got Alistair plus Invocation. So actually Destiny Draw without even using the skill. Invocation's effect to recycle the Alistair. He can kick in now, but I decided to use the effect of Force Focus. I lost anyway the Force Focus, but using the effect allowed me to protect the Golden Jet, because if I negate the effect of Purgatorio, it cannot attack all the monsters because I negate the effect. So that's why I did that. And so he had to boost, so he loses the Alistair and I get to save my my Chronomaly Golden Jet, then Skull to begin with to add a Moai from the grave, and then Nebra Disc of Fat to summon from the graveyard. But now that I did this, I'm locked. I can only summon Chronomaly monsters, I can only use Chronomaly cards effect. So there you go, summoning the Nebra Disc, but no effect because I already used the other one. Then first succeeds Shokan into the Chateau. We are not done yet, because Moai special summon, effect of Golden Jet, make both level 6, boom. Ace Monster Chronomaly Atlantis is coming to the field, and I already have a number in my graveyard, so I can use that and have a 4k beater. Just swinging in Circle of Fire Kings to summon the Arvada. I could actually attack without no worries because he has no monsters in the grave other than Arvada, so he cannot summon anything because there's only Arvada. He draws, but he's got nothing. That's how you do it, winning with the Ace Monster. Trey, let's go. Third duel, interrupting a 3-win streak. So let's see what we got. Ultimate Dragons, Blue Eyes. It's us to begin, but we got I think everything we need. We already got a Moai, but we got also the Nebra Disc, so we can just go with the Skull, add another Nebra Disc for the next turn, then special summoning the Moai, using the skill to go directly into the level 6 Force Focus first turn. I decided to use the Nebra Disc because I wanna, just in case, I wanted to have him in the grave so that I can use the effect from the grave. So Blue Eyes revealing, so that means that Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon is coming to the field, using the effect, negating that with my Force Focus. I was actually forced to do that, but it's not done yet. Of course, he has actually not a tuner, but an ancient rules to summon the Blue Eyes. He just showed me, and then he has also the tuner, the stone, to go into a Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, swinging into my Force Focus and then getting rid of Moai. That's why I actually, you know, to make sure that I have my Nebra Disc in the grave, so I have more plays next turn. End phase. Now look at this. End phase, another Blue Eyes, a full board of big booty dragons. How can we play around this with just one card? This one, Concentrating Currents. And now Nebra Disc summon, adding a Moai, but I could just also not use the effect and summon the other Moai. Maybe not, because then I would have forced to be. Actually, I could, because I could have summoned the other Moai, the other Nebra Disc from the grave, and then I would have been locked into only Chronomaly plays, and it's fine because I have the Concentrated Current, so I can just, you know, that's fine. No, actually not, because I couldn't use the Concentrating Current if I use Nebra Disc's effect from the grave. So that's why I did not. So there you go, Moai, get away to another dimension, sending the first Dyson Sphere to summon the other one, both level 9 of course, using the effect to attack directly because he controls a monster with higher attack than mine. Damage step, with the full board of 3k beater, I can just attack directly with one attack for lethal. There you go. Fourth duel against the Jaden. Let's see, is it the Hero Flash maybe? Starting to see win actually made me think of that. But we have the surprise in our hand. We got the Concentrating Current, so there are actually a lot of chance to end this pretty quickly. So he Regeki break my Nebra Disc to negate the effect actually Crystal Skull, but I think he will have go through anyway because I already activated that. But anyway, I decided to use Forbidden Lens to have just a couple of monsters on the field. So no Regeki break, thank you. Then Moai's normal special summon, double Moai, then Getaway to Another Dimension's skill activated to send level 4 and going to Chronomaly, Shadow, swinging in, damage step, attack to 0, and then concentrating current for that 4500 damage all at once, no response. That's how quickly you can end duels. Last but not least, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons. So we've got the Nebra Disc to add the Moai, then Skull to add another Nebra Disc for the following turn, then Moai, of course, Gateway to Another Dimension. Force Focus is here. And we got double protection. We got the protection from Monsters Effect and the protection from the Spell and Trap cards. So pretty good situation. Ancient Rules to begin with, Spirit of White negated by Force Focus because I didn't want to lose my Forbidden Lens. He did not change, so I actually don't know why. Actually he normal summoned the stone, the other one, to synchro summon into the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, the stone's effect to add the Blue Eyes to his hand, and then you could just end the turn. In the draw phase, I don't know why he goes with the effect, but I can negate that. So I can negate the effect of Azure Eyes because I can chain it to the effect of Azure Eyes, so it actually does not manage to become untargetable. That's how it works. And now that I've negated with Force Focus, in the end phase is gonna be destroyed. That's how easy it is. Because it can be destroyed by card effect, and the card effect is the one of Spirit Dragon. So Nebra Disc summon, then Skull again, Moai, Gateway to Another Dimension, and the Dyson Sphere is coming to the field. We got two big boys, and I cannot attack unfortunately, so I have to wait. And he's not done. He has the Sage with the Eyes of Blue with the stone to bring out the Blue Eyes from the deck. He's not done. He's got double Blue Eyes in his hand. So Ultimate Dragons Polymerization, and I decided to use the Forbidden Lens. Maybe it was not needed because even if he summoned the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, it cannot go over my Dyson Sphere. I can just keep on negating the attacks. I don't know why. This maybe is a misplay because I could have, you know, saved my Forbidden Lens, but however, he was forced to go into a Burst Dragon, then swinging into the Force Focus is fine, and then I just started negating all of that. I didn't draw into my Concentrating Current unfortunately, so I did just to attack and dealing the first 2800 damage. And here's the thing, it just draws into a back row battle phase. I don't know why he keep on attacking, but that's fine. Now I only have Magnet Force. Now I knew this was something like Karma Card Regeki Break, so I just set a monster to protect myself, and as soon as I attacked Karma Card, there you go. That's why I should have saved my Forbidden Lens. Then he swinged in. Luckily he has no lethal, no other monsters, but we are not done. Skull Bones to summon the Nebra Disc, Gateway to Another Dimension. Shadow is here, both level 4, and you know what this is about to go. Attacking, damage step, attack to 0, and that's how you do it. So another pretty cool deck list for this guy right here. So I'm actually enjoying Chronomaly, and I will do my best to make them you know, competitive. I think they have some good chances, especially when we will get other Chronomaly XYZ. I hope it will happen soon. And guys, stay tuned. As soon as I will unlock the other Trace skill, I will definitely bring out some other Chronomaly version. Plus I have one asked from a guy that asked me to combine it with heroes. I will see what I can do to make something actually not only fun, but also, you know, playable in ranked, in legend rank. So guys, that was all for today's video. Of course, feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.